Aubrey, I had the scariest test drive of my life yesterday.
Really?
I gotta tell you about it in a couple minutes.
Oh yeah, definitely love to hear about those.
All right, Aubrey, I'll start at the end. So we're about to pull out of the lot. I take my hand. It's in drive. I'm like, dude, you gotta calm down. Then I shift it to neutral, but I'm waiting for him to come all the way to the stop so I can shift it to park. I already have the key in my pocket, and I'm ready to press the start button and leave at the same time as I put it in park. And he was like, he said, no, I'll calm down, I'll calm down. And then we pulled out. We pulled out of here on Barrett. We made a left. We're by the Governor's Gun Club. And he's making a loop in that parking lot. And he's schizophrenic or some sort. He's mumbling under his breath like this, like. Then he just starts laughing out loud. Ha 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 ha. Oh my god. That's the ending. I met this guy yesterday and we test drove a Bronco and he said I want to test it to how it goes up the mountain. I said okay, I'm thinking the mountain's relativity, whatever the word is, close, right? Relativity. What is that word? Relativity. I don't know, but it's close. But we're going up the mountain. The speed limit there is 15. He's doing like 30. I can see it on the digital dash. And there's people in both, coming down and going up. There's cars. But I'm like, if I say something now, it may agitate it. So as long as he's driving fairly safe, which he was hitting the brake. That was the day before yesterday. The test drive that I went on was yesterday. I don't want to tell too much of his personal story, but he had shown some signs that
A little bit of mental instability.
yeah, there is some mental instability.
Yeah, those are always fun.
Yeah, crazy, very interesting stories that he was telling me. Murder was involved, crime, theft.
Was his name Menendez?
No, no. Well, that's the story of my scariest test drive ever. What you
I
got?
hate those. It's like, yeah, I don't need a car deal this bad, but I'm not feeling safe.
I talked to someone, and they wanted me to be very careful about just going on the test drive. But I saw car jitsu. It's car jujitsu. It's called car jitsu, and I saw it like maybe 3 weeks ago. I didn't learn anything, but I got the essence of it. You know what I mean? So as long as we have our seatbelts on, I consider that is what I'm saying. Like, what you got? What's your scariest test drive?
I don't have that many truly scary ones, but a guy, I was at Wade Ford, and a guy got all the way from Florida here on a Shelby GT350. Now, this was when they made them with sticks, so it wasn't an automatic. Got all the way up here, and I told him, you've driven one of these before, because he sounds very young. He gets up here, yeah, no problem, I drive a stick, I go stick for years. Okay. So we get out there, and in the first 40 minutes, he stalls the thing 2 or 3 times.
Oh no,
And I'm like, I'm seriously afraid he's going to drop the train.
those are easy sticks to drive too.
But I say, okay, hold on. Pull into that. On my test drive back there, there's a little section where you can pull off right away. Okay, pull in there. Now I looked at it and said, dude, you could probably drive a normal stick. This is a performance vehicle. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you what this car can do, and then I'm going to teach you how to drive it. And I did just that. I took it out, and I mean, I did things that if he would have done them would have scared the shit out of me. I mean, peel it out, fish hair, and the whole 9 yards. And then I took it out in the parking lot. It normally would take me 10 minutes to teach somebody who's familiar with how a stick works to drive a performance stick. 45 minutes. I mean, seriously, if you didn't buy this thing, I'm probably going to have to put a new transmission in it. I was terrified that he was going to go back without the car, and then I was going to get hit for a $10,000 transmission.
That is scary.
But, and at the time, I was making like 3 to 5 grand a month. I mean, it wasn't much. So I ended up selling him the car, and I took it off for one more test drive, just so he could keep discussing. Now, here is what you are going to do. You're going to get out there and go directly onto the interstate. You're going to stay on the interstate all the way until you get to Florida, only stopping for gas and bathroom. So by the time you get down there, you'll be good enough on this stick where I don't have to worry about you.
You're such a dad.
And
That's a dad thing to say. It's exactly
when
that.
you get down there, I want you to pick up the phone and call me.
Oh, what a story.
This is like 8 hours to get where he lives. 8 hours come by, nothing. Nine.
Oh no. Now you're
Well,
worried.
a whole day. I'm calling it at this point. Did you die?
Oh,
After about 30 hours, it finally calls me. It says, no, I got up here just fine. I'm like, Tuesday, God, I killed somebody.
oh, that'd be crazy. Well, what a lovely story.
But seriously, when he was,
How much was the car? Do you remember what year was it? You said it was a GT500?
yeah, I was only like a year old. He was selling for like 58.
Wow, you're out there doing the whole nine.
Well, I mean, they were selling for 60 something.
What a day, though. It sounds like it was a fun day for you as well, along with
It
being
was
this.
interesting, I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
All right, man. Let's see what you got going on.
you made a son that day.
Darren don't want to talk to me. Why doesn't Darren want to talk to me?
I don't know, man. I gotta do something about my list of prospects because this isn't adding up the way that it should be adding up at this time of the month.
Hi, Darren. It's all good. Comes to me. Yeah, I guess don't want to talk to me. I don't know why. I'm a nice guy. I want to help you.